Transit of Jupiter from 2nd June till 31st of October 2026. The whole report is for you, and may I say that this is a report with few parts, and this report is a report of 5 months of Jupiter transit, 152 days and 3648 hours. So this is a very thorough report with task, precaution, chanting and very thorough explanation. What the traditional astrology says, what the modern astrology says about the Jupiter transit according to your moon sign, according to your rising sign. I hope you like it. My dear friends, whether you're already part of my app family or you are meeting me for the first time, I want you to have a clarity, not confusion, about your future. If you're watching this inside my app, thank you for being here. Keep using your weekly, monthly and yearly premium horoscopes, including your moon and rising sign, to walk life's best path with confidence. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook or anywhere else, I would love to invite you to register on my Prakash Astrologer app, and as a thank you, through to the end of 2026, you receive free access to all my weekly, monthly, yearly premium horoscope forecast, including your moon sign, rising sign. Also at the end of this video, I love to share an incredible free offer that can give you even deeper personalized guidance. So do watch and listen right through the end to the end. Now let's look at your horoscope. Transit of Jupiter from 2nd of June 2026 will carry on till 31st of October 2026. The introduction. The significance of transiting Jupiter. Jupiter is traditionally known as a greater benefactor, and in its old astrology was thought to produce nothing but only good. Without Jupiter, you can't even imagine development of the life. And indeed, a Jupiter transit is usually quite pleasant one and often very beneficial. Life seems to flow more easily during this Jupiter's transit, and whatever you set out to do usually succeeds just as you intended. At the most fundamental level, Jupiter signifies the individual reaching out to include more and more of the universe and experience within himself or herself. It is a planet of growth, development, enlargement. In fact, at a trivial level, Jupiter will sometimes just enlarging something to make an action grandiose or overdone. The effect of Jupiter's energy on your life can range from making you gain fat or gain weight to enlarging your mind and consciousness, getting you professionally qualified, educated, professionally skilled, professional job, professional qualification on the basis of professional job, and getting married and creating a family for yourself. It is concerned with social glue. Jupiter has a strong dimension as well. It's directly concerned with the social glue that hold everything together. Does it rule the law and legal system as well as a person in power and government officials? A function, it's shared with Sun. But Jupiter, may I say that when it's linked with government official, means professionally qualified government official. People who are in the legal system, like a judges, like a may I say, attorney general. But Sun is a ruler. but that function is also shared with Sun, Jupiter. One negative manifestation of certain Jupiter transit can be a problem with law. Of course, under other transit, Jupiter can confer legal power upon you. The house that the transiting Jupiter is in indicates the area of life in which you are trying to grow and the mean by which you are doing very well in this. The process may be necessary growth that make you wiser, more successful person. In a philosophical sense, it may be pathological growth. In other words, you're trying to get too much or go too far in this area. Wherever Jupiter transit, you should not make the matter ruled by that house at the face value. The chances are that everything will work out very well, but you should always make sure that you're not overdoing or going too far. Also, it is important to avoid taking more than you share. Planets in your natal chart that are transited by Jupiter represent energy in your personality that are working smoothly, attaining your objectives. But warning given above in connection with the house apply here too. So, do not overdo. One problem with Jupiter is that you should be careful about what you want because you're likely to get it. Nevertheless, most Jupiter transits are quite beneficial for the area of your life that they relate to. Most people have an adequate dose of Saturn, most people in them, which keep them from going overboard with Jupiter. Even the square and opposition transit aspect, which are difficult with most planets, are fairly easy with Jupiter. However, those are the time when you must be careful not to do things in excess. And Jupiter also signifies some of the highest aspect of your life, your overall life view, your attitude toward religion, and your sense of idealism. Jupiter can be very conscious, expanding influence in your life. So enjoy your Jupiter transit while exercising a little care. They could be the doorways to your objective in your life. Cancerian, transit of Jupiter for Cancerian in the month of June 2026. Transit of Jupiter for Cancerian in first house, for Cancer rising sign, Cancer moon sign, starting from 2nd of June 2026. It will carry on till 31st of October 2026. So, during this particular period, your marriage window, your child conceiving window has been opened during this particular time. So, during this time period, Cancerian, if you're a single person, you might get a proposal. If you're a married person, you might also get a news of conception of a child. But if your married life going through trials of unhappiness, then you can start a new chapter in your life. That is also Jupiter will do for you. If you're already married but not happy at all, then Jupiter will start a new chapter in your life. Either you patch up together and make your married life very stronger, or you will start a new chapter. Can happen. But if you're unmarried, Cancerian, you can get married this time. From 2nd of June till 31st of October. If you're an already married couple, newly married couple, and you want to conceive a baby, your will is there, you can conceive a baby during this phase of time. But during this phase of time, you will maintain your family. And this time period, you will be full of resources. You're ready to work. You will do business, you will do job, you're performing good deeds. You will be full of resources. Your popularity will be rising among respectable people. You'll be endowed with all kinds of comforts. You'll be happy-go-lucky, honored by the highest authority, performing good deeds, enjoying companionship, without any doubt. During this time period, your health will require extra attention and care to avoid any kind of disease. Avoid taking a life risk when it comes to your health. Especially, do not smoke. Do not take any intoxication. Financially also, you may have to face some rough phase as you may lose some money due to unnecessary expenditure. But this phase, refrain from gambling during this time period. There is also a chance of you to staying away from your family. This could also prove a trying time professionally. Avoid any kind of argument with your seniors at work, especially the old people. It might give you mental agony. Refrain from any conflict with your father or elder member of your family. During this time period, moreover, you put extra effort to complete your project successfully on time. This period will also see you suffering from punishment from the government, humiliation, sometimes loss of position at work. It can happen. Hold on to position, respect, and do not put these into risk at any cost. Moreover, avoid any arguments with family members and try to keep your calm. During this time period, be cautious in your decisions while dealing with people. You would also need to keep your spirit high, as this period may bring some mental agony and depression as well. However, some of you also find solution to some of your previous problems during this particular time. Your interest in religious work will be rising. Students are likely to excel during this phase of time. Your prestige in society is likely to move up during this phase of time. Can happen. Jupiter in your first house. What the modern astrology says? Modern astrology says Jupiter in first house, this transit is beginning of a major cycle of growth. Jupiter in first house, modern astrology says you must try to discover what you are capable of. Whatever you're capable of. You should get to know yourself, what you can really accomplish, your potential. Because under this influence, you feel more secure about yourself and the influence that you make upon others. You will be a lot more confident, brave, presentable, and dignified. But you should not react to this transit by exaggerating your own importance either. Look at the truth of who you are, what you are capable of. That should be entirely adequate. This is also time of upgrading your knowledge, ability, skill set, gaining new experience. All of this is a part of your present need for the growth, which affect not only yourself but also the way you deal with the situation, scenarios. At this time, it is very, very important to upgrade your attitude or prejudice that may have hung over with you from the long time. Persons and resources are likely to be drawn to you now, and you should take constructive advantage of them. In other words, anyone whom you become involved with at this time should benefit from the association as much you do. Only through mutual help will you really achieve growth. Yes, you will. The spiritual dimension of you should be greater now. You must know the deeper dimension and meaning as well. Otherwise, the rest become meaningless. This year should be quite fortunate for you in personal terms. Your relationship, personal, professional, and encounter with others should work to advantage consistently. Jupiter will increase your self-confidence and poise should be serve you well, enable you to raise the scope of your activities. But try not to overbearing, even if you score significant success. Do not delude yourself into thinking you have all the answers and solution to every problem. You're still learning, upgrading, developing under this transit, without doubt. But whenever you face any of these kind of problems, complications, when Jupiter in your own sign, 8th house is occupied by any other planet, the Jupiter will not be that positive. You have to, with applied astrology, we can move that planet from the 8th house. Jupiter in your own sign, Lagna, Second house, fifth house, ninth house, 12th house occupied by enemy of the Jupiter. Or moon is occupied in the fourth house. The Jupiter position in Lagna sometime can be shaky. Jupiter in your own sign, at the moment Cancerian, Cancer. Second house, fifth house, ninth house, 12th house occupied by Rahu, Venus, Mercury, Saturn. The Jupiter position in your own sign will not be that positive. Fourth one, Jupiter in your own sign is a loss of status, loss of prestige, loss of comfort, loss of family happiness, loss of relationship. The Jupiter position in your own sign is not that positive. We have to boost it up. Fifth one, trapped by enemies all the time. Jupiter position in your own sign is not positive. Sixth, lack of support and guidance. Jupiter position in your own sign is not that positive. Then please do raise the Jupiter with the help of these tasks. Number one, do bury 7 kilogram black salt in the cultivated land on Saturday early hours of the morning. This will boost your Jupiter to the maximum. Second house, do pierce your left nostril and do wear a metal stud for 129 days. And after these days, take out the stud, flow in the fast flowing river. This will boost your luck. This will open the doors of luck for you. Precaution wise, refrain from consuming any form of alcohol, smoking, non-vegetarian food, any form of intoxication, and do refrain from wearing Rudraksh mala around your neck. Please never ever insult religious people, spiritual people, gurus, or father or teacher or parents, please. Chanting which will give you a super boost. Gam bhur bhave swahe, gam tat savitur varneyam, gam bhargo devasya dhimahi, gam dhiyojana prachodayat, gam bhur bhave swahe, gam tat savitur varneyam, gam bhargo devasya dhimahi, gam dhiyojana prachodayat, gam bhur bhave swahe, gam tat savitur varneyam, gam bhargo devasya dhimahi, gam dhiyojana prachodayat, gam. More you do it, more you achieve success, prosperity rising, and more you root out your obstacle, delays and waste of time. Right now, eligible new members to the Prakash Astrologer app can also claim a complimentary one-to-one basic consultation with me. After you register on the app, you receive your welcome email. You'll then have 7 days to book your free session and bring the most important question on your mind so you can get clear personal guidance. So don't hesitate. Visit astrology.prakashastrologer.com and sign up today, and together we'll remove as much as uncertainty from your life as possible.